How does he suck so bad?
He's not my mate.
Hello, welcome to episode 10 of the Sunday Dust Up. This is a late night edition. And today we'll once again be using a tier list since we enjoyed this. We reckon it was fun. We're doing some sports.
We're back with the sports. Yeah. Oh, we did drinks. Now we're into sports this week.
Yeah.
But let's start like we always do. Restaurants. Dusty, are we this morning? Where were we this morning?
Once again, none dusty. Didn't go out last night, but on Friday night, I actually had a blast. I had my little whiskey poker night, which I thought was awesome actually. And poker is heaps of fun.
Man.
With some mates and bought a little hit flask of whiskey, and my cowboy hat and had a blast. Yeah,
Man, how
didn't
good.
win any money. See, I reckon I get too bored with poker. Like I was winning and I just started betting silly because I got bored. You know, like it's a long game and I'm not meant for a long game.
Nah, Tom's in it for the short route.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you, Lachlan? How dusty were you
I
today?
had my arm vigorously twisted last night. Meant to just be quiet night in. I was a bit tired. So yeah, and then thought to myself, oh yeah, I'll have a few. Cooked up a steak, had a drink, and I was like, yeah, nah, right, off to town. Started smashing back rum and cokes left, right, and center.
Good for you.
They were tasty. Didn't realize how pissed I was till I got home and just went to bed, and then I was like, hello.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's good though.
Pissed.
That's real good.
And then we were dusty this morning. It wasn't fun at work for the first hour. It wasn't pleasant.
Oh well.
Oh well, we move on and we're here.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get into it. First sport
Back
on the
with
list is badminton.
Badminton.
Actually quite fun. I had a badminton.
It's all right.
I reckon it's like a C or B.
Yeah. Like it's just like something you get, like the classic Christmas present you get from your parents when you're like 7 or 8 that just sits in your ball bin for 15 years and used like 3 times.
But it's not bad. Like I reckon it's pretty fun.
But it's not bad. It goes well. So it's a good, especially high school PE badminton.
Exactly. That's good for you. That's good stuff.
Notch.
So we're doing B tier. Happy for that.
B tier. I agree with that.
Next we got archery, which I've never done, but it looks pretty fun. But don't know.
Done either.
I wouldn't say it's not a bad. I feel like it's not bad, but I've just never done it. But it's not good. So I'd probably say C.
Yeah, I only ever find it interesting either if I'm playing on the Wii.
Oh yeah, nice.
Or in the Olympics when nothing else is on and I get vigorously
invested in it. Yeah.
Invested into archery. So yeah, I agree. Probably a C, because other than the once every 4 years that the Olympics are on. Yeah,
C tier.
It's a C, but it's enjoyable. Volleyball.
Similar to badminton, not bad. Not a great sport though, not huge. Once again, I don't think it's worthy. I don't think it deserves a D.
No, it's definitely not a D, because it's enjoyable when it can be enjoyable. It's a good fun sport, but I think it's worse. I think I prefer to play for badminton rather than volleyball.
Yeah.
This is just basing off like school PEs and shit.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a C here. I'm thinking a C.
Yep. I'd be okay with that.
You'd be okay. Boxing.
You know, I'm not a huge like fighting sports sort of guy. Like, it's not really my thing. Once again, it takes a lot of skill. Real tough.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
I don't watch much of it, but I reckon out of all these sports here, I'm gonna let you speak because I'm keep cutting you off.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of boxing myself either. There's just not that excitement like compared to like UFC or anything. So I think it's definitely a D for me. It's not like you can just we never really did it in high school really. So
yeah, I also agree.
Punch people up.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, still a tough sport, but in terms of my preference, I reckon it slips into the D tier.
Yeah, It's not as
What?
like, oh yeah, let's go down and play some boxing
Yeah, you're not gonna do
with
that,
all
are you?
bros. No.
What's sports
Rugby.
next? Oh, S.
Rugby.
S.
Just instant.
Yes.
Does that even need a
Goated.
yeah.
Swimming.
I'm not a fan.
I used to swim. I used to swim a lot,
You
but
did.
I saved because it's boring.
Seeb's looking at tiles.
Yeah.
Like-
I reckon it's a C or D.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I can swim to save my life, but if you put me anything further than 50 meters, I am gassed.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like,
Once again,
I
it's
suck
tough.
at swimming. I suck.
It's tough.
It sucks. What? So we're chucking it at C? I think.
As only I'm,
C
I'm
or-
only gonna do C because it can translate to real life. So I'm gonna go C.
See, I was thinking because it can translate to real life and
that's what I
like
said,
save your life. I
can.
was thinking like a B or anything.
Oh, you're thinking higher.
Yeah. Like definitely not higher than badminton or anything higher than that, but strictly because it like allows you to still live.
Yeah. Okay.
And
For
fuck
that,
around with the-
I'll accept a B. And at the beach, you're
Alright.
gonna be swimming and throwing a ball around. So yeah, B tier.
Yeah.
Cycling. I reckon it's a
Cycling.
hard D for me. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
I just get a sore bum. I know you love your downhill mountain biking though.
That's not. I wouldn't call that cycling. I'd call that mountain biking. But like, yeah, cycling itself, like road cycling. I'll go on the occasional road ride here and there, just for shits and gigs. But yeah, it's not the most exciting sport. I wouldn't chuck it on and be invested in it. I've never been invested in the Tour de France.
Apparently, that's the most watched sports event across the globe or something. I'm pretty sure I read that. The other day.
Yeah, I saw that
Surprises
as well.
me. But there you go.
So where are we checking that?
See, I would say D, but I'm a
Yeah, I'm
hard D.
thinking
What do
D
you
as
think?
well. I'm
Okay.
thinking D as well.
Cool.
Tennis.
Tennis is a lot of fun.
I enjoy tennis.
I'd probably say A or B tier. I don't think it's
Yeah,
quite
I'm
on the rugby
thinking
level.
A.
That could be our first
See,
A
tennis
tier.
is just like an elite version of badminton.
Yeah.
Well, badminton is a beta version of tennis.
It's badminton on like hard difficulty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
reckon
I
we go
suck at
A.
tennis still.
Yeah, tennis
Yeah,
is
I
heaps
reckon
fun.
A too.
Nice. 10-pin bowling.
Right. Oof.
I reckon it's
Again?
fun, but like, would I consider it like a sport per se?
No.
So
It's fun every year and a half to 2 years when you may go.
yeah, exactly. I
And it's
wouldn't want to
always
do it all
like
the
a
time.
it's sometimes like a work function or
It's
something.
more of a like it's like saying mini golf is a sport. I put them in the same category, sort of thing.
Mini golf is a sport, my guy.
Mini golf is not
Mini
a sport.
golf is elite. Mini golf is elite.
I love mini golf, but I wouldn't call it a sport. I'd probably say mini golf and badminton fall into the same hobby category.
Yes, I'd put mini golf with B if we had mini golf there.
Yeah, mini golf is elite, but like
Yeah, I agree. Bowling is just one of those ones like, yeah, I'm thinking D.
I'm also thinking D. Let's slip it in.
Golf.
Golf. See,
I'm instant S. Golf is
you
just,
reckon golf is S tier?
golf is an S tier sport. It is so good. Golf is so great. You will never have more emotional fluctuations in a round of golf than you will have.
See,
You will go from within the space of 5 minutes to wanting to kill yourself to thinking that you're going to make the PGA Tour next year.
See, I've only played a couple
Like,
games of golf, but like I was noodle. They don't hit a screamer right down the middle onto the green. I'm like, I'm an elite golf player. But
Literally, and it's all you take. You just hit that one screamer straight down the middle, and you're like, I can play golf, and I'm going to continue playing this and search for this feeling.
I
every
feel like
time.
it's a good skill to have, like when you're higher up and doing your business stuff and like client meetings at the golf course sort of thing. I feel like it's good to be good at.
Yeah,
And it's good for like your mates and have some banter. So
Mm.
I don't know if I'd
Up
put
the
it
range.
S, but you seem absolutely certain, so I'll let you put it there.
yeah, I agree. See, you just haven't experienced golf yet, so that's why I'm putting it at S, regardless of what you think.
I'll let you do that.
Spike ball.
Spike
I
ball.
fucking love spike ball.
I've never
Have you
played
played
it,
it
but
before?
it looks fun.
Oh, it is so much fun. It's like your classic beach holiday game.
Yeah, that's
You
what it
just set
looks
up
like.
in the middle of nowhere. You can play it anywhere. Yeah, it gets incredibly intense.
Yeah, I reckon it's a good, easy, competitive one for the boys.
Yeah.
So I'd probably happily put. I've never played, but it looks fun, and I reckon it's a good, like, friendly, competitive game. I'd happily put it
Yeah.
as an A.
An A? Yeah, I agree with that. Yep, an A. All right,
Um,
track and field.
I did athletics through school.
Mm.
Once again, still like swimming a little bit boring, but it translates to other sports so well. Like, you're gonna need that
Yeah.
speed and like some really good athletes do athletics. Like, I'm fast
Yourself.
on the rugby field. I'm fast, but like at the athletics meet, I'm like, oh, like, you're trash sort of thing. Like, some really really good athletes do athletics. So I'd happy to put it in the same tier as swimming.
Yeah, I'd say it's that too. I always
Mhm.
hate. Oh, yeah. And there's nothing better than watching the 100-meter finals at the Olympics.
100-meter
Like
finals are
that.
so sick.
Oh,
When you realize how
yeah.
fast those guys are going, it's
100,
ridiculous.
200 meters. Oh, that goes hard.
Mm. Well,
All
we
right,
got wrestling.
so we got wrestling now.
I did a bit of wrestling in the States, and I reckon it's awesome.
Is it? I've never
Yeah.
done anything. I've just
Um,
unless like roughhousing with the boys, but
yeah. But so out of like UFC champions, the discipline that they've specialized, like out of UFC champions, the discipline that they say they've specialized in, most winners specialized in wrestling first.
Hmm.
So which is interesting. I reckon it's such a cool, hard sport. I don't know if I'd put it S or A tier,
No, me neither.
but
I wouldn't.
I'd say easily a B tier.
B tier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it's fun seeing people just get absolutely just destroyed just within seconds.
Yeah, obviously with those
Just
grapples and
overpowered,
throws, I reckon it's
overmatched.
awesome.
Yeah.
Water polo?
I played one season of water polo when I was younger. Didn't really enjoy it. I wasn't a good enough swimmer. But yourself,
See,
you played a wee bit, didn't you?
yeah, I played a bit, like, a lot through school, and I reckon it's one of the
Mm.
hardest sports I've ever done.
It's tough. It is
Real
not
tough.
kind to your body. Everyone wants to kill you.
Literally, and
Just
like you're under the water getting
intentional
like
drowning.
literally
Intentional
intentional
drowning.
drowning, but it's like sneaky intentional drowning.
Mm.
I reckon it's a real tough sport. Pretty cool. But is it? I don't know if it's a like B.
I'd
Quite
go to
tier.
put it on the C. The C.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it. Like, I reckon it's super tough, but I don't reckon it's quite a B tier.
No. No, I wouldn't put it up there with badminton or any of those others. All right, basketball.
I love.
I'm
I
think-
don't watch a lot of basketball, but I love playing it. I reckon it's such a fun, quick sport
It's
to
so
play,
good.
and it's pretty easy as well. So I'd go towards S tier.
Yeah, I
Probably.
was thinking
I'm
S tier as
thinking.
well. It's so good. You can play basketball with a lot of things too.
Exactly, and
just-
it's a great display of athleticism.
All right, that's that S. We've got a third S tier up there.
Nice.
All right,
Ping
table
pong.
tennis. Mm,
It's like badminton on easy difficulty.
yeah, unless you're playing someone really good.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's like pretty fun, but
Yeah, and then
there's
Sting
a lot.
pong's where it's at. Sting pong is where it's at. Sting pong is above. For those that don't know, Sting pong is every time you lose a match, you lift up your shirt and the opponent gets a free whack of the ball at your back. Hence the Sting pong.
Okay.
Um,
Something to say which might increase the ranking of table tennis. Without table tennis, we wouldn't have beer pong.
would there be?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a tough question. Would there be?
I don't think so.
Hmm,
Sorry, because of
maybe
that.
not.
I was probably gonna put it in this probably in a C tier. Move it into B because of that, maybe. I'm ranking B or C. I'd be happy with
and
a
I
C.
mean, and if any you're around at your mate's place and they've got a table tennis set up, like you're playing table tennis.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
every holiday hotel, whatever resort thingy, they've got table tennis set up. You're playing table tennis and you're waiting 10 minutes for that game.
Yeah. 100%.
So let's chuck it in a B. B tier. Football.
Thank you. Like, such a great sport. I can see it's a bit tough. I can understand why people find it a bit tough to
Yeah,
watch.
I can understand why people stuff with
and
it.
it takes ages, but it's fun.
It's so good.
It's a lot of
It's
fun.
so much
and
fun.
I'm just doing some flag football stuff down here at the moment, and we had a little bit of a game, like 2 games going today, and it's fun. And with flag football, it's fast, 5 sides, everyone gets involved. I reckon it's awesome. Great sport. Great sport.
Right, soccer or football.
Soccer. Not a huge fan of soccer, if I'm being honest.
Nah.
If
nah,
I wanted to,
me
if I wanted to spend 90 minutes watching some blokes trying to score, I'd just go out with my mates on a Saturday. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not convinced on it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't call it a D. I wouldn't call it a D. Just
it's too
like
big worldwide to fall into the D category because it's huge
oof.
worldwide and has such a massive following. So I don't think it deserves to be a D, but I'd probably slip it into a C.
And it can be fun to play. Like if you just play with the boys and add a wee bit of contact, then it's fun.
I feel like that's any sport though. Like if rock up in PE, you and the boys can make anything into a bit of fun.
That's true. Yes, that's where it's C.
Yeah, I'd slip it into a C.
I'd slip into C. Hockey.
This is ice
Now
hockey.
we don't really have ice hockey as such here. So let's just say regular hockey then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like hockey.
I thought about playing hockey rather than rugby for a bit, giving up rugby and playing hockey instead.
Yeah, same. I
When
almost started playing hockey when I was younger.
When I think I was
Heading into high school.
Yeah, I think I was in year 9 and 10 where all the big guys got big and I was still like 30 kgs and I was just getting broken.
True.
But so it's not a bad sport.
It's good to watch. It's fast paced and
don't really follow it much now, sort of thing. So
no, I definitely don't follow it, but yeah.
Definitely not a bad sport. If someone said, would you rather play badminton or hockey?
I'd probably go hockey.
Really?
Mm.
Is this like a play for a winter sport or like you're around at your mate's house, you can either play like.
Oh, if I'm right at my mate's place, well, but hockey's a bit hard to play at your mate's place.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if I had to choose it like for my like actual sport, I'd probably choose hockey instead.
Yeah, definitely. I reckon it's a B tier again. Like I feel like
I agree. B
it's
tier.
not tennis or spike ball.
We got baseball.
It's sort of like American version of cricket. Sort of, yeah, but like that's. I feel like
I would much prefer to watch cricket. I would easily rather watch cricket than baseball.
But I reckon cricket's poo bum though. Like I can't stand cricket.
Cricket's awesome. Cricket's
no,
lovely.
it's not. Cricket's lame. But so I reckon baseball's sort of the same. Like once again, like when someone hits a home run or a 6 in cricket, like it's pretty sick. But
I mean, the spectacle of hitting a home run in like the MLB, you see the highlights, and they're insane.
Yeah, I reckon it's probably a D. I reckon it's probably a D tier for me. Like, not particularly exciting, not huge.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's not like I don't think I've ever gone to sit down and say, oh yeah, I'll watch some baseball. Like
yeah, like if I'm scrolling through the sports channels, I'm not going to see baseball and stop.
No.
If I'd probably be more likely to stop if there's a ping pong game going on, to be fair.
Yeah, a bit more excitement.
Yeah. Cross country, D tier.
Yeah.
Off the gate.
Yeah.
Like once again, still hard, but I reckon it's not as specialized.
No, it's
Like you don't have to be athletic to be good at cross country. You just got to train and be a little bit gifted.
mm.
Like if you
I mean,
see
of course
someone,
of course you gotta be athletic to be good at it, but like it's not like like playing basketball or a NFL or rugby or anything
yeah,
where
like if you see someone playing basketball that are good, they're gonna be athletic. Or you can get
Mm.
away with being good at cross country without being athletic and just putting the hours in.
and just being just incredibly fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Which is just hours running.
Yeah.
And then we got
All right, so
lacrosse.
lacrosse in the final one.
I reckon lacrosse is pretty
Um,
cool. Pretty confusing. Don't really have it here in New Zealand. Like it's not that big of a
yeah,
thing.
I remember occasionally playing it in like PE
Yeah.
formats at school. And that was fun.
I reckon it's
Um,
pretty cool. Pretty like it's a big contact sport though, which is fun.
yeah, I don't know. I've never watched one before, so I'm not exactly sure where the contact fully comes into play. So it's still confusing how there can be contact there. So
I think they just,
I've always thought it was just like hockey, just with nets in the air, pretty much.
yeah, that's what I thought as well. But I actually don't know. But I assume they just run into each other sometimes.
Mm,
But I
mm,
actually have no clue.
yeah,
This is a tough one actually. I don't feel like it's not a D tier, but I don't know it well enough to put it above a C.
yeah. I definitely put it in this probably the C category, just because like it's good. Like if you, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, like if you played PE and got lacrosse and PE, it was like it was a good session. It was a good time.
yeah, exactly. That's fair.
Mm, that's
Um,
fair.
so that's all the sports.
Yeah,
Are we sort of happy with that?
yeah. I think we can't really add to it. There's probably a few others that are wee bit in there, but
Um,
hey,
I reckon our STF sports are elite. Like if I got any of
oh,
those, I'd be pretty stoked.
rugby, golf, basketball, and football. Like
Yeah, I reckon that's pretty awesome. Like if you rocked up to
quality.
PE and you're doing one of those, I reckon I'd be
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a good sesh.
yeah. Right. Let's. All right. Head to the range, boys. We're hitting bombs today. Like,
Um,
we'll be on.
yeah.
Mm.
That sort of concludes what we've got for this episode. We're trying to keep it a bit shorter so to keep people watching rather than getting bored halfway through. That's all right. That's sort of what we
Yeah.
got.
Yeah. All right. Well, cheers
I
for
think,
tuning in.
yeah, I don't know if we'll do this again, but we've had fun the last couple of weeks, so we might give it a break and come back to it, or just let us know what you think.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Well, cheers for tuning in. Hope you had a
Yeah.
good dust up.
We've had a good
We'll,
dust up. Yeah, nice.
see you next week.
Yeah, sweet as.
Catch you.
See you.